Hey Dale, okay, it's Greg. I just wanted to put this quick little video together. I think it will save us some time. If you like what I'm about to say, then there really is no need for us to meet this week, so I can save you that time and hopefully we can just kind of proceed. So what I want to just do is kind of go over my ideas for this new site for you and make sure that you're okay with the ideas. That way I'll continue the direction that I'm headed if you are okay. Otherwise, I will, go a different direction with it. Okay, so what you're looking at right now is just the kind of the shell of the new site that I've put together. What I did, so let me just bring up your old site. So this is your existing site right now, okay? I took this content here along with your picture and I put that right down here. So this spacing and everything will be better when you see the finished product. This is just really kind of a rough idea right now, okay? So we've got, some content here down at the bottom of the page. Then I took your old site. Okay, one of the problems is that in order to actually find anything, people would have to click 2 or 3 or 4 times and then, search to see if they can find things. It wasn't really clear. So for instance, if you had somebody coming to your website and they were looking for information about a will or a trust or something like that, they'd have to actually, really try to search for it to find it. So I want to try to make that as easy as possible for people to find. So I went to your practice areas page and I just took here what I thought maybe were the most important ones for now, and we can change this. Again, anything that I've done so far can be changed. But basically I picked out things like financial planning, the corporate and business law, the intellectual property, the estate planning, the Medi-Cal stuff that we talked about. And then I went to the news site and I created these right on the home page. So each one of these little pictures here, and these pictures can be changed to whatever you want, but each one corresponds to a different practice area. So if somebody actually clicks on one of these pictures, then right above it you'll see here it takes them to that portion, and then they can click on read more. And when they do, we'll have a page in place to tell them just about, for in this case, the trust formation. Okay, so each, just kind of go over it a little bit. So you see here the elder law. Okay, so on the elder law, you'll see that a piece comes up right above, above this box, and we can put some text in there. But then also you'll notice that right next to the picture here. Okay, so I had to go in and make a quick adjustment so that I could make this thing pause so I could explain exactly what I'm talking about. So, okay, so we've got each of these practice areas down here below. Somebody goes and clicks on one. It'll take them to, it'll actually put that into the slider up here above. Now, this writing where you see Medicaid, Medi-Cal is the only public benefit for long-term care, this is all going to be bigger and easier to read. All that type of formatting stuff, it has not been done yet, and it will be. And then where it says elder law up here, if you like the looks of that, we can have it like that. If you want the first letter of these each capitalized, we can do that too. It's kind of defaulted the way that you see it now, but we can make changes. Even like this little read more button, if you wanted it a different color, we can make that change, so it's not a problem. And then if you look at the little thumbnail stamp things down here below, we can have as many of these as we want. So we can develop a new one of these for each practice area, and then add that. It would be added to the slider. So what happens is when somebody goes to the site, if they don't do anything, they're just going to see this scrolling list go by, and it changes every few seconds. But if they put their cursor over the top of it, so let's say on this corporate law we've got some text here and they want to read it, if you just cursor over it, it stops the process from advancing. So that way it advances automatically, but it can also be paused, or if somebody clicks on any one of these images, it takes them directly to that slider. So that highlights all of your practice areas and makes them really easy for people to find, rather than having to go, well, okay, we're here at the home page, I want to learn about a trust, I don't see anything that says anything about trust, so how am I going to find it? and then they've got to click, and then they've got to find it, the right one, and click again. This puts it all right there in their fingertips. Okay. Now, we've also then got these three little areas right down here where we can put anything. Now, these can link to pages. They can link to just about anything that you want. My idea for this is that you've got a number of, let's see if I can find one here, estate planning. Okay, so you've got a number of, let's see, is there one right here? Yeah. Okay, you've got a number of these little slideshow presentations. Now, the way that they are now, these slideshows probably don't do you a whole lot of good because they really don't mean a whole lot. Estate tax review, whatever, this doesn't mean a whole lot unless they can listen to you explaining each of these slides. So what we could do is we could actually record you going through each one of these slideshow presentations, and it doesn't need to be done like on camera. Basically, we put the slides, run them through on PowerPoint, and we hook up a microphone to your computer, and you just go through and you give the presentation, and people can see your slides, but they cannot see you, but they can hear your voice. And we can record it, we can edit it, we can stop and start it if you need to. You don't even really need me to be able to do it. I can show you how to do it. You would need some software. If you don't already have it, you would need some specific software in order to do it. But it's really not that difficult. It's actually no difficult than what I'm doing right now to produce this video for you. And then we could take each one of those presentations. So I'm saying maybe figure out which three are the most important presentations for you. Maybe there's more than three, maybe there isn't, I don't know. But we can take each one of those three and we can highlight it on its own page. We can put a link to it right here. So, click here to view our advanced estate planning workshop. They go and they click. It wouldn't say read more. It would probably say, watch now or something like that. And if the person clicked on it, it would take them to a new page within the website where they could then watch that recording, and it would play like a video. So I think what that would do is that would allow you to highlight your major points in terms of your presentations and the major things that you're trying to get across to people. You'd be able to provide that information without having to go there and do a full presentation. And it could probably save you a lot of time even on the phone, because you can just tell people, hey, go to my website, watch this presentation. And then again, it highlights all of your practice areas real well and makes it easy for people to find. A couple other things. This background here that you see in this silver color, it can be changed a couple different colors. I went with silver because it seemed to kind of match well with what you've already got in terms of your picture and this logo. Now, I don't know if you're having a logo made by Jerry Lund or if you're having any sort of logo done. If you do, then it will go right up here in this spot where you see the corporation. And if you don't have a logo, we'll just change the corporation and it'll say Bethel Law Corporation. And these little tags up here, so here's another drop down list, so people can find your practice areas either through the slider here, or by clicking on one of these little post-it type looking stamps, or by going to practice areas and you see the drop down. Then I've got a couple other pages here. So this is your biography, and then we've got attorney profiles. I think you mentioned to me that we were going to leave Ray out of it, so I've just got you and Eric here. So those pages are pretty much done. If we need to change anything there, we can. But that, in a nutshell, that's where I'm headed with this thing. Got a lot of work to do on it still, because we have to develop a page with information for each one of these little places. But I didn't want to go in and do all of that work until I knew that for sure you liked the direction that I'm headed. So anyway, get back to me, shoot me an email, or give me a call, talk to me at BNI, whatever works. Just let me know, hey, I like it, keep going, or I don't really like it, let's meet and talk about something different, and then I'll go from there. All right? Thanks, Dale. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.